Hello Libra, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to take a couple of minutes and go over your astrological chart for June. If you are a Libra rising, then this astrological portion of your reading will be most accurate. If not, it will still apply to you. But for the most accurate astrology reading for June, for the month of June, make sure to check out your rising sign video. They are all linked down below. Now, if you want to get straight to your tarot reading, then check the description for the timestamps to jump straight into that. Okay, so starting off with your astrological chart, Libra, you have your Sun, North Node, and Venus retrograde transiting your 9th house in the sign of Gemini. So immediately looking at this, Libra, I was like, great, this is great. Libra doesn't need another side to consider, because what I'm seeing here is a battle of information. Now, this could be on a societal or a personal level for you, or a mixture of both. For instance, this is information overload for you. So this month of June will be information overload for you, Libra. You ask people questions and they give you a lot to think about. There may be some news coming to some of my Libras about the people or relationships in your personal life, and you're going to have to decide what is fact versus fiction. And with Chiron and Lilith in your 7th house of relationships, there could be some secrets that accidentally come out for some of you in June, or there may be some secrets surrounding the people in your life that end up coming out in June. And this is a thing, Libra, there's going to be some accidental revelations, because people may be projecting onto you in June, right? But with this 9th and 10th house action, your intuition is immediately going to kick in and tell you this is something that this person is dealing with, not you. This is not you. This is not your energy. This is not your issue. This is not your thoughts. Okay, so your intuition being so activated this June is going to immediately alert you to, hey, this is them, not you. So this is a new way of seeing the people around you. And with Mercury moving through your 10th house in Cancer, this is you being able to read people particularly easy this June, especially work, contacts, people that you are networking with, or people that you know just as associates, maybe even strangers, people that know the professional surface level you will be able to see their motives quite easily in June. So especially with the South Node in your 3rd house, I'm seeing some missed work, possibly even networking opportunities coming back to many of you guys, as well as this could be old conversations, commitments coming back up, okay? Now moving on to your solar eclipse, the astrological portion that is covering the solar eclipse, which is just when the moon intersects the sun and the earth, and this is happening June 20th to the 21st during the new moon in the sign of Cancer, okay? So if there has been any confusion surrounding the facts, that will definitely be clarified this solar eclipse for my Librans, because this solar eclipse is happening in your 9th house. Now, this solar eclipse has some really great potential as far as bringing in confidence, because you're getting the closure you need from the past or the present. The South Node is in Sagittarius, the same sign that rules the 9th house where your solar eclipse is occurring. So this is the closure that you've been asking for, Libra, and you're getting closure from the things that people aren't saying or are not doing. Okay, that's the interesting thing here. 9th house represents an inner knowing despite the facts. So listen to that inner knowing and watch people's actions, Libra, because that's where your answers are, okay? Not in what they say, but in what they do. Or not in what they do, but in what they don't do. You know, it's in those hidden sort of behaviors that you might really have to sort of read between the lines, or in the things that they are doing that's contradicting their words, okay? So you might be dealing with some contradictory people. You yourself may be a contradictory person, where it's just like, you know, you say one thing, maybe do another, or the people around you may say one thing and do another. There's a lot of clarity coming to those types of situations happening or in this June 2020 for my Libras, okay? So let's go ahead and get to you guys this tarot reading here, all right? So we're going to be starting with these 4 cards right here. These 4 cards, I'm just going to be looking at the energy of your month of June, and this card all the way over here to the right is going to be revealing a message from your spiritual team for the month of June 2020, okay? So let's go ahead and get started. The very first card that we have here is the Knight of Swords in reverse. Beautiful and interesting. Then we have the 5 of Materials, otherwise known as the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have the card of Death in reverse. And here, this is the 2 of Inspiration, otherwise known as the 2 of Wands. Okay. All right, Libra, so this is interesting. This month of June, I'm seeing relief, but it's really strange. It's like there's relief coming from not knowing about something for some of you. There's something that you may not want to know, or something you might not want cleared up or clarified, or to receive, because once it is, it's over with this death card in reverse here. In one way, this decision or conclusion reveals something, or there's a certain outcome that will force you to make a move or to decide on something. So for instance, and this is just an example here, but let's say that your partner gets a new job offer, right? And it's a really amazing job, like they cannot turn this down. But this job offer also means that they have to move away for work. So for you, you might be trying to avoid having that conversation, because once you do, you know that it could either mean the end of your relationship, or maybe you'd have to consider moving or doing a long distance relationship. Like things would just have to change once you accept that this is the reality. So there's a bit of like denial or reluctance here to kind of see things for what they are, but you are going to more than likely prefer it that way in the month of June for now, because you're trying to avoid the new reality. And this new reality, or part of it, feels like you're missing out on something that you used to have with this Five of Pentacles here in reverse, because the Knight of Swords in reverse is denial. I want to avoid and evade this information or conversation or truth or evidence, because I have to give something up. Five of Pentacles in reverse, I have to give something up that I really like or want, or this thing makes me feel safe or comfortable or secure. You know, I don't want to be without this thing. And that's why the Five of Pentacles comes directly after the Four of Pentacles, where a man is shown holding on tightly to the Four of Pentacles that he has. And when he can no longer hold onto his grip, he loses one or all of them, and we progress into the Five of Pentacles, a reality that he has to face without those material possessions or without whatever it is that he owned. And Death in reverse is saying, please, I do not want things to change. I'm going to try to hold on as long as I can. Two of Wands says, don't be so fast to decide how this is going to all play out. Two of Wands is saying, but wait, there's more. So there may be a lucrative opportunity for you should you embrace this new change, Libra, but you have to be willing to see it as well with this Two of Wands right here. When we deal with the Suit of Wands, any of the cards in the Suit of Wands, we're dealing with a visionary. We're dealing with people that can see the things that others cannot see. That's why in every Wands card, this person or people are motivated by something we cannot see. Right? So don't shortchange yourself by deciding too soon that this won't work, or there's nothing here for you, no matter how your circumstance may evolve or mutate in the month of June, okay? Don't be so quick to say, oh, this is horrible, or this is over, or I can never be happy, or, you know, whatever the case. Don't be so quick to sort of shut this down and say that this is a bad or a negative thing, all right? No matter how your life changes, or no matter how the circumstance change, okay? Let's go ahead and check out this card over here to see the spiritual message coming in from your spiritual team for the month of June. And we have here, you guys, you see this? We have the card of Temperance, you guys, the card of Temperance. Libra, this is your message from your spiritual team. The Temperance card, your spiritual team is saying, make it work. Make it work, Libra, because guess what? You can. You are so much more resilient and capable than you are giving yourself credit for in June. But with you being a cardinal air sign, you're so used to being the one behind the driver's wheel that decides when, where, and how things change. You are usually directing that. And so this may feel or seem odd or unnatural, maybe even a little risky for things to be changing without your consent or without your control. But this is happening to bring parts of yourself and your life together in ways that may be fractured right now. So this month, your spiritual team is showing you that you don't have to be a victim to change. You can still have your hand in this. Make this work for you, Libra. If it is a breakup, Libra, make this work for you. And I'm only mentioning this because I keep seeing it intensely for your sign. And this may only be for some of you. Let me go on ahead and say that. But if it is some form of a separation or an ending that you weren't expecting or wanting, see the blessing in this. See the healing in this. Like I said when I was reading your astrological chart for June, that this is the month of closure for my Librans. So see the closure in this. See the opportunity in this closure. This closure is what many of you have known that you've needed, but just may have tried to put off for some time. But this closure, and when I say closure, don't mistake that. I don't mean a break or an ending, but I mean clarity. Closure is knowing without any sort of doubt. It is clarity. That's all it is. So this closure or clarity is going to bring a lot of healing for you, because now you'll know. You won't need to question this person person or situation anymore after June. And that's going to free up a lot of your energy, time, and space, okay? Let's go ahead and check out you guys' oracle cards here to see what else it is we're seeing for your month of June, okay? And we will start off with these two cards here to see, these are your astrological cards to see what part of your astrological chart is really being highlighted for this month of June. And so we have here the North Node, and it says here, destiny and challenges. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. And then we have here, look at that, you guys. Look at that. We have last quarter, and it says transition, letting go, forgiveness, adaptation. Wow. Okay. Just starting off with these two cards here. You're closing things or clarifying things this month, Libra, so you can move forward towards your North Node. Whatever this closure is, it's actually in the form of a blockage in your life right now. So this is some sort of resistance that has been in the way of your future for some time. And last quarter here is alluding to that and is also saying that we are in the 11th hour now. Things are about to change in a subtle way, but in a good way for you, Libra, and you'll be free once again, basically. So this last quarter is really finishing things out for you. Like I said, this is all about closure. You know, when I was looking at you guys' astrological chart, this is all about closure. And we have the last card in the North Node here. So this is like a transition. It says right here, yeah, transition, letting go, forgiveness, adaptation. Exactly. So this is a big deal. But this month of June is going to represent like a transit moment for many of my Libras, okay? Let's go ahead and check out these three cards here to see. I shuffled these three cards here with the intention that Spirit reveals to my Libras some really effective ways that you guys can deal with your obstacles and challenges in the month of June. So let's see what we have. And we have here Gateway, beautiful. Then we have Abundance. Wow. Wow. And then look at this, you guys. And how beautiful is this card, by the way? Let's just stop and take a moment of silence for this card right now. But this is the card of Purity. Such a pretty card. Okay. Very, very interesting. So this transitional month that's happening for you, Libra, is actually a portal. It's a doorway. It's a gateway for you into your North Node, into your future, into a new reality, into the next chapter of your life. That's exactly what this is. This month is serving as a medium for you to start entering into this new energy or this next phase of your life. So basically, how to deal with obstacles, we have here gateway, abundance, and purity. So you deal with your obstacles and challenges this month, Libra, by realizing that these issues are your gateway to purification, to cleansing and healing the past. Like I said, we have the Temperance card here. So this is your guide saying, make it work, because you can actually bring these things together. You are an alchemist, and you're really learning how effective of an alchemist you are this month as you take certain circumstances that you might not like, certain circumstances that feel a little uncomfortable or a little inconvenient for you. You're taking your inconveniences, your challenges, and your obstacles, and you're making them work for you in a way where it's like, I'm going to take this situation and I'm going to evolve it into one that I actually want to be in. I'm going to take these circumstances and I'm going to transform them into circumstances that work for me. So you are making things work for you through this. And so these issues are your gateway to purifying, cleansing, and healing your past. That the way you have a clear path to your abundance, to the things meant for you. And as well as the wolf may be a significant animal for you, like a spirit animal or your power animal. You may dream of the wolf as well as the unicorn over here. But this purity card, to me, the energy of it feels so much like the death card right here. There's this fear that you may be struggling with in June of feeling like the image on the Five of Pentacles, which I also pulled for you. You know, where you're running around and it's like, I'm just out back. I'm lacking. I don't have the things that I need. All I can focus on right now is my survival. That's it. This right here is about survival for me. So it's that feeling of I'm having something taken away from me that I feel as though I need for my survival, that I feel as though I need for comfort, for security, for balance, for stability, for structure. And you're going to be without that structure, that thing that's comforting to you in the month of June. You may have to come to peace with the fact that this thing is no longer in service of your comfort and structure and stability. You know, that's that feeling there of being left out in the cold, like we were talking about with the Five of Pentacles here, okay? So there's this fear of being abandoned in the cold, in the dark, left without, lacking something or someone. And then this death or ending or clarity, this change turns out to actually be a portal or a gateway to a warm, abundant, comfortable environment for you. So there's a transition happening this month in June for many of my Libras. Yeah, like it says right, like it says right here, transition, letting go, forgiveness, adaptation. Exactly, last quarter. So this transition is really going to end up benefiting you, especially if you have your hands involved in this, especially if you are performing alchemy by transforming this environment, this situation into something that ends up working for you. Okay, let's go ahead and check out your additional messages for the month of June. And we have here the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Wow. Wow. Exactly, Libra. This, whatever is happening in this month of June, it is happening for your North Node. It is happening for you. It is happening for your abundance. It is happening for your purification. It's happening for your change. It's happening for your future. This is beneficial for you. All you have to do is just be able to see the benefit in it with this Two of Wands down here. Like I was saying, all you have to do is be able to see the good in this, and it will transform into something positive, good, and beneficial for you. The next card that we have here, transformation. You guys, I can't make this up. It says things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. Like the Temperance card here, you're going to make it work. Oh, sorry, you guys, I just hit my mic, so you might have gotten a loud bang for a second there. Sorry, you guys, I know that's a bit loud. But yeah, you know, this is deep healing, like the Temperance card was talking about, making it work for you. You transform this situation into something that's going to work for you. And this is how you're really going to close out this chapter in your life by saying, you know what, I made this work for me. I turn this into something that's also going to benefit my future, my goals, or the area that I want to move towards. This is, you know, something that's happening for you, Libra. This is beautiful. And it says things are changing at a cellular level, deep healing. So whatever this is that you are experiencing in June, it's going to change you on a spiritual, energetic level. It's going to change your frequency. So you may be vibrating at a totally different frequency by the end of June, which is amazing. That's amazing, because the beginning of June into mid-June, you might be a little bit reluctant to that change. But that's exactly what's really going to open up this gateway, this portal of abundance and purification for you and healing for you. Okay, which is beautiful. Let's go ahead and check out the journey that you're on for this month of June. And we have here, look at that. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. Beautiful. And we have a little bit of a green heart chakra happening here. So watch your heart chakra this month, Libra. It may be a bit blocked or closed off. You may be struggling with your heart center this month of June, okay? But what I'm getting with the service card here is the universe wants to implore you to give more if you don't already, Libra. Give to those that are in need, especially when you are going through hard times or financial struggles. There's something here, Libra, where I'm hearing Spirit literally say, when you lack, give. Spirit is saying, when you are in lack, give and watch your life transform. Random message that I just heard for you. But yeah, you know, this is how you're going to become that alchemist in June. Whatever it is you may feel that you're lacking, give it. Give it. It's going to open up a gateway, a portal for you. The next card that we have here is, wow. You guys see that? Unfolding. Again, this is transformation. And you guys, it's even using the same exact word, unfolding, in this ever unfolding rose card right here. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So this is your future unfolding. Okay, you're blossoming this month, Libra, but it may feel awkward. I'm sorry, you guys, my phone rang. So, yeah, this unfolding card here is all about you blossoming this month, Libra, but it may feel awkward. And this is just your growing pains that you're going through. But like this card says here, it's happening for you. You're unfolding, you know? So let's go ahead and check out your health cards for this month of June. See what it is that we have going on. It says here, Jesus is divine healer. So Jesus may be a ascended master, a spiritual guide for you. Okay. And it says here, dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing power and presence. So again, this card is coming through talking about healing. We have the Temperance card here. What else did we have that was talking about healing? Could have sworn it was something else that we were talking about was like healing. Maybe like even purity, transformation. Yeah, so there's a lot of healing happening here. That's what this transformation is all about for you, is you're healing a lot of things. You're healing from the past. You're healing from certain things that maybe you've been carrying around. You know, these things are no longer going to be a part of your identity. Certain experiences may have been printed onto you, Libra, at a certain point in time in your life in the past. And it's like you're finally shedding that. You're finally releasing that and letting it go. That the way you're not walking around with this anymore. And then we have here, change physicians. Interesting. Okay. And it says here, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. So some of you guys may be in the business looking for a certain doctor or physician, maybe even a spiritual healer, something like that. So this card right here is coming through to confirm and say, hey, you know, you may have been thinking about lately changing your physician, changing your healer, your spiritual healer, your health practitioner. If that's the case, this card is confirmation to say, you know, definitely look into that. Okay, let's go ahead and check out these next three cards because this is your relationship cards for the month. So let's see what we have here. We have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Okay. And it says here, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Interesting. All right. And then the final card that we have here is commitment. Okay, and it says here, the frequency of commitment supports our ability to devote ourselves in all aspects of our being and with unwavering belief. Beautiful. I'm just going to put this up here. Okay. So with these three cards here, past life relationship paired with this flirt card over here, for those of you that this is centering around, maybe your relationship, this month is centering around your relationship, this is why it's hard to let go for you, because this is a past life relationship. It's a karmic relationship. And the commitment card here, you may have held some sort of a soul contract or tie to this individual as well. Or for some of you, this is about the person that you are with or talking to or may meet this month. So this has a lot of potential to deepen in commitment here. And this person you already know from a past life, more than likely. So flirting will really help, as well as those for those of my Libras that are in relationships right now. Flirting is really going to help put you and your partner on the right page in a harmonious sort of cohesive sort of dynamic, right? Flirting is going to end up showing your partner. This is what I'm hearing for you guys. Flirting is going to end up showing your partner that you want your partner. You still desire them. You still find them beautiful or attractive or handsome or sexy, you know? And this is literally all you need to ignite that major spark in your relationship again, is just by showing them your attraction to them, showing them that you still want them. That is going to completely transform your relationship. Like I said, we have a lot of transformational cards here. We have the Death card, transformation, ever unfolding rose, last quarter, North Node, temperance, unfolding. You know, we've got a lot of different cards here talking about transition, talking about, you know, transformation. So this could also apply to your relationship. If things have been feeling a little off or a little dry lately, the best way to get you guys back on track, flirting, showing them that you want them still. That is going to change things around in a way where it's like you're going to communicate to your partner what it is that you need by actually doing it, by actually behaving in that way. And so your partner is going to end up, because you're a Libra, right? You are the card, or you're not the card, but you are the sign of the scales. You're all about reflection. This is all about projection. This is all about karma. I'm your mirror. I'm your reflection, right? That's why you rule the seventh house. That's why you rule relationships. It's all about the other. You are my reflection. So basically, whatever it is that you give to your partner is what your partner is going to give back right back to you. So if you want more love in your relationship, if you want to feel more wanted, more passionate, more fiery in your relationship, give that to your partner. And I'm telling you, they're going to reflect that right back to you. This is you being an alchemist again, yet again, this month in June. But just this time, it's just in your relationships, okay? So let's go ahead and check out this final card here. This is a spell card for your month of June. And we have here, beautiful. Look at this, you guys. And it says here, victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. You guys are in for a win. What did I say, Libra? You're in for a win. It's just that simple. You are in for a very big win, okay? So this is all that I am saying for my Libras. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I do pray that this reading brought you guys some love, support, clarity, and strength. I want to take this time to thank your guides, my guides, our higher self, amazing spirit for these messages today. Hopefully you all come back to visit me sometime soon. But until next time, you guys, please stay safe, stay blessed, and keep conquering the world. Bye now.